Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6 as the Cree in our kind of silly little... I don't know if I want to say it's silly, but we definitely are using mods to make the game a little bit more interesting. So let's get rid of these pins now that we have these cities ready to go. Another advantage of settling these is they actually clean up the map borders a little bit. There's a little bit of territory in here, but nobody seems to want to settle it because it's all hard loyalty. We seem to be holding together pretty well. Looks like Korea doesn't want to settle in here either because she's having trouble with loyalty. Or she would, rather. So we have such a huge overflow here that we're going to get a few buildings in one turn. Why don't you come up here and chop? Now, you just finished the theater square. Go ahead and get to work on that campus, if you will. I know you really should be just building things, but she actually has plus 30% production towards constructing districts, so she is helping out. So the next kind of government that I want to get, well, let's have a look around. Plus 1 housing per level of wall. Did I accidentally finish wall somewhere? No. Galley completed. Let's grab monuments so that these start border expanding. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? Campuses, again, want lots and lots of campuses. Want them placed down as soon as possible. If you're settling here next turn, I'm going to throw it down on top of the wheat. But I'm going to get to work on the granary. And I'll think about what I'm going to do with you for a while, because I don't know if I want to do Magnus here. You're going to go asleep on these tiles, because these builders are one charges, because I want to chop out Big Ben in a single turn if I can, to get the maximum amount of gold that I can. I want to have like 25 to 30,000 gold if I can by the end game, by the time I get Big Ben. So that's why we're selling the Great Works, to get as much gold value as possible. You know, 400 gold per turn over 30 turns is, pull up the calculator, 400 gold per turn multiplied by 30, so that's 12,000 gold. So we're like, that's a third of the gold that we need over the next 30 turns. So we're gonna have to find more and more gold from somewhere. All right, there is the boost for guilds by chopping out this market. I may as well go ahead and purchase the trader over here in Antananarivo, because there's a third district I want to get here, a campus, preferably. Okay, let's also get to work on the campus, I think. Districts are more important, I think. Just getting these districts out is really, really important at this point. I may put a plantation there. I think I'm going to skip the plantation for the amenity. I'm not going to force that. There's the guilds boost. We have housing problems in a few cities, but I can deal with housing problems. Eureka for education, Antioch, and tech boosted shipbuilding. So getting universities out is going to be a big thing for me soon. Okay. And Venetian arsenal, shipyard. We need to get machinery and then build a lumber mill somewhere to get the benefits there. All right, what the hell is our best move with regards to these builders? The farms are just going to make you grow really fast, but you don't need to grow really fast, do you? You have plenty of food. Well, maybe a couple of farms wouldn't be terrible. Let's go put a mine there. Make that a nice production tile. Let's put these boats together because we want to combine them into a core to get a tech thingy boost later. So if I traded with the capital, I'd get a lot of food. And not so much gold, unfortunately. Three food from districts, 3 food from other bonuses, and 2 production. How does the trade route bonus work again for the Cree? Let me check this out. Okay, so it's trade routes grant for in the receiving city. Interesting. So I think I'm going to trade with the capital and get the +6 food and +2 production. Although internationally trading would get me... Yeah, I think the internal trade is worth more. So I'm just going to put you on auto explore and see what you find. I'll manually control some of them, but I don't want to just manually control someone around those obstacles. I just don't want to deal with that, to be honest. We're slowly pushing our way through turns here. So he's pretty happy with how big my empire is, which, you know, thank you very much for noticing my empire size. Appreciate it. My empire is pretty swole. Now, this city is crap, but it basically exists just to be another campus city. It's got some really good chops, though. So I think I'm going to get a builder in position. Yeah, you've got like a good mine here. That makes that a really great tile, and that's going to kind of help carry you a little bit. And then we'll chop out all these deer and stuff like that. I'm tempted though to wait. I think I'm going to wait for what's his name, and I'm going to just start on the walls. Did I overbuild walls here? No, I managed to switch. And you need to switch in 2 turns, okay. So we do have a boosted chop in 3 turns, which is really good. A super boosted chop, really. Is there a forest for you to... Oh, yes. If we chop on the forest, it'll be like 120 production multiplied by 2, which is like 280 production or 240 production or something. Okay, we finished the library here. Lots of unimproved tiles, which is what we want. Not long term, but right now we just don't have we don't want to have the builder charges to do that. We could spend a little bit of our money because we will be able to get more and more as we get even more great works. You can see here we're kind of ahead of the game in a lot of respects there. Okay, this city finished a watermill and it has plenty left over for other things. I may get a builder in here just to get this some housing. Plus there's a mine there that could be improved. I could harvest this sugar if I got a builder in here. So I'm going to grab a builder. It's 114 production overflow. Nice. Let's chop here. And then we can finally throw down the theater square. And that's what we'll get. Now you have 1 build charge left. So you're going to come over and stand on a forest on this city. So again, I'm going to trade with the capital, mainly for the food, to help the city grow. And there's the boost for medieval fairs. Very nice. And that's on the way to exploration. So, am I going to be able to get caravels in time? 9 turns versus 6 turns, 3 turns. Ugh. I think I'm going to grab education, then cartography, then machinery. Because I want to get caravels if I can, even if it does delay my government. So let's go for medieval fairs and then guilds. Earn a great artist. That would be amazing if I could pull that off. I would have to run some of those projects though. If I ran Theatre Square festivals, I could potentially get it pretty quick here. Sell those religious works. Maybe I'll try it off to see if we can get the great artist. To try and boost that. We have the potential for alliances. Let's talk to Trajan. Let's make a research alliance with you. And you will pay me a little bit of gold there. There's It's an Honor to Meet You. There's the Upsunder Hollow. So that revealed all of his territory. Are you at war with somebody? Oh, it looks like Shaka, though. Is it Shaka or Australia? Australia. But yeah, now we have a research alliance with him. We'll be able to make trade. We'll be able to trade with him and get +2 science from his trade routes, which is pretty good right now. So that's something we're going to want to work on in the near future. We also got Granada here. I'm going to hold off on doing that. I'm going to wait until I can boost that. Because I may want suzerainty at Granada if it's the one. No. Alcazars are not very good from what I remember. I think they give culture, yeah. I mean, the culture isn't bad. But it's like... It's just basically a fort. A better fort. Oh, there's Jerusalem. Jerusalem has flipped independent. That's really good, actually. I wish Kandy would flip independent. Although I'm more concerned I would like something like Toronto. Or maybe... I don't see any great... I don't see any science-based one. Jerusalem gained independence, got housing problems, Tundra City, met all civilizations, medieval fairs, boosts. Okay, Upsunder Hollow. Trigger a Eureka for education and construct a theater square. Well, we actually are building a theater square, so I may slot in those plus envoy things. So, in the interest of helping you develop, I think I'm going to get that granary. Oh, I should have done an ancient wall chop here. That was a mistake. Let's get your monument up too, so you can grow a little bit. Provides +2 production, or we could put a mine there. This could serve... No, I think I want to put a mine there. Mines are better in my opinion. Question is, do we harvest this iron as well? Let's put down a couple farms. Okay, you're going to auto-explore as well, because I'm tired of controlling you. And you're also going to auto-explore. Just let them auto-explore the world. See what they can find. So let's see, you want salt and gypsum. Well, I don't really want my own ones. I just want like gold per turn. Give me 9 gold per turn. 9 gold per turn translates to like 270 gold. But I'll probably have to like shave a little bit off to make the discount seem worth it for him. 255 gold for those. Very nice. Gives me lots of gold in the bank. Your delegation is most welcome. Oh, that's right. I should have sent him a delegation myself, but I can't do that. Can't do mid-turn diplomacy anymore. They changed it.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
Okay, there's a university. Let's send a delegation to Shaka, my boy. Shaka and the booty. Okay, so we can build universities now. So we did a theater square festival. So that's going to take... Let me get the old calculator out again. Let's see, this is 4.6 per turn, so it's 240 minus 71.3 equals this divided by 4.6. This is going to take 36 turns to get here, which is not fast enough. We are getting more points when we finish some of these theater squares. But is it worth it to go for the university right now, get the science, or should I continue to do a theater square project and try to push that as far as possible? It would shave a lot of turns off of it and would potentially... It would give me a chance to maybe get it. And I could purchase the Great Artist. 2 caravels. We're finishing shipbuilding. Okay. Monument completed. Put a turn into the campus. Then we'll put a turn into the ancient walls and chop. So you're waiting for Magnus, really, is what you're doing. Settle in place. There's some more gold. And now we're the biggest civilization in the game. Excellent. There's some era score. So in order to develop you nice and quick, we're going to kind of do similar things. We're going to do ancient walls. Got one more turn on... Which one is going to give you the biggest amount? I think the iron is actually going to give you the biggest chop here. One more turn on this. So it would be good to get a couple build charges over here. Let's get them moving. Let's do the ancient walls thing. I want to do ancient wall chops here if I can now. A couple farms will help you out, my boy. So where have I not done ancient wall chops? You can. The really handy thing is they have health bars, so they kind of tell you. I have an ancient wall chop ready here. I want to place my theater square soon, but I will hold off for now. See if we can bait this swordsman into attacking there. I might need to send units down there to deal with that. I really don't want to. Hopefully this will... Hopefully he won't go for the pillage. That'd be way more annoying. Yeah, I'll take a religious reliance with Katarja. Give me vision of our cities, which is really nice.
There is nothing but a plank.
So like I hoped, he attacked. We got land units can embark on a Colossus. Let's shoot here. Then shoot here, and then you're going to fortify until healed. Medieval Fairs is about to finish, then we can pick up guilds. We need to push our science higher if we can. Might be worth it to purchase universities, but I'll think about that. Okay, so let's go for the ancient walls. Now we want to wait. So ancient walls over here is ready, so we don't want to actually do that. We're going to go to the commercial hub. I want more trade routes and gold. Stuff like that, preferably. Because I need to get my gold income up. We're waiting over here for the ancient walls chop. And similarly, you're waiting for the ancient walls chop as well. And basically how it works is when you chop through an ancient wall, all of the production is multiplied. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure it still works like that. If anybody knows it doesn't, and I'm wasting my time here, let me know. Okay, Angkor Wat is... We could get that wonder. We have chops in production. Like we have... If we got Magnus over here, we could get it in like a turn. Do we want it? It's only +1 population in all current cities, and +1 housing in all cities. I mean... Say there's 100 turns left in the game. I have how many cities? It'll net me like a decent little chunk of science. It'll net me a little bit of this and that. I mean, it actually wouldn't be bad for my empire. I'm going to finish the amphitheater, and then I'll probably build it here to get more culture out of it. That would be another way to develop the city. So yeah, I think that's actually a reasonable move. We'll go for the Angkor Wat, which does mean that Magnus is going to need to be moved about. So let's do the ancient wall chop. We are going to be killing a jungle here, but I think it's worth it. So we just got 300 production out of that. So let's stick down a theater square, even if it is on the forest, which is not ideal. So we'll get that theater square in one turn. Let's slot in the policy for +2 envoys for the first envoy you send to each city-state, because that'll give me 2 envoys with Granada, and then I only need 1 to get 3. But I just want the +2 production when building units in the capital. Capital finished a campus. Let's go ahead and grab the library. Pingala, time to promote you. Campus buildings, and I want grants. Since we're building campus buildings in the capital, that'll shave a turn off, which is nice. I'm tempted to just chop through now. Might be worth it. You know what? I'm going to chop the sugar and see if I can get the city to grow so I can actually place another district. For here, though, I'm going to chop through and get the campus up now. So let's harvest through, and then the campus in one turn. And similarly, I think I can do this here now, can I? No, I wouldn't be able to quite get it. I can almost get it. Well, with the multiplier, shaved 9 turns off that, which is a reasonable number. Where was I going to move Magnus to? Yeah, I think I'm just going to start chopping down here since I don't have the time to wait for Magnus. So this would be multiplied into the campus. I get the campus in 15 turns. That's a much more reasonable time frame. Lots and lots of chopping. I'm going to get you to stand on this theater square. We'll go to the next turn. Although I do want the garrison amenity. About to finish guilds. I want to get caravels because I want to upgrade caravels to get the boost for Merchant Republic.
You can't go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean, we'd be at it all day.
Okay, so let's have a look out for walls. So I'm going to harvest this. This will grow the city and let me place a district that I actually want, maybe. Next turn. We've got one build charge. Let's grab another builder in here. I think I can harvest this marsh and then the stone, and then drop a district down. So let's just work on diplomatic service here while we wait for exploration boosts. Theater square completed. Let's overflow with the library. Let's put a mine down here. There it is. Now, I know the Meekwap is really good, but the particular strategy I'm going here doesn't require my cities to get very high pop. I want to get about 10 pop in all of my cities. 10 population is all I need. Now, this city has trouble with housing, so I will put a Meekwap here. Let's grab the granary. Nice overflow. We have a governor title. Let's promote Pingala to Gratz, so we can get even more great people points in my capital. Okay, we're about to get a great writer. I don't think I'm going to get the great artist. There's not enough turns. I suppose it depends. It depends. It's a maybe. So I think we want to chop the forest here. Or we want to do the ancient walls chopping. You have an ancient walls chop ready. Okay, nice. Oh, I would love this guy. It's really tempting to just buy him. And then I could use him. And then I could use him on getting the Anchor Wat. I think I will do that. That means I don't need to use as many chops. And in fact, it means I can save Magnus for going back down here now. Go ahead and get the amphitheater up. Let's get that monument. Let's keep chopping. Chopping away. Let's chop through these walls into a lighthouse. Chop the marsh for the growth. Come here. I'm going to stick down a probably a campus. So if I harvest this, that's 200 stone. That's most of a campus. Yeah, nice. 6 turns. 6 turns is a really fast time for a 7 production city. 224 production. Chopping is so powerful. So incredibly powerful. Let's go for ancient walls. And then we will do another push through chop. Get that campus in 6 turns. Or the commercial hub in 1 turn. Let's get the commercial hub in one turn. Do I want to start harvesting here? This city needs to use Magnus, I think, because it has really bad tiles, so waiting for Magnus might be the best move. Okay, you have one build charge. I have a one build charge builder here. I have a one build charge builder here. Let's get you on that tile. We've got. Want to make sure I have builders ready to get the Big Ben, because I essentially want to get Big Ben in like one turn. Huey has gone. That's fine. I hope you're coming down here to try to kill that. I need more housing. Let's get our Great Rider. Create another great work. Let's see if anybody wants... So who's making culture? The real question is, if I go in here and I look, who's making tourism? And so it looks like John Curtin would maybe like this. So would you pay me 160 gold per turn for this? You wouldn't. How much would you pay me, Genghis? You pay me 133 per turn. Korea, how much do you have? Not much, I've already taken all your gold. Shaka, how much do you have? So, I think it was 130 from Genghis, right? Was it? So 130 from Genghis is right now the best deal I'll get. Rome, I think, probably doesn't have much gold left. Yeah, I've already taken most of it. Gitarja probably doesn't have much left. I took most of it. Okay. Yaya Varman, he's not a big fan of me. So I think Genghis is my best chance here. And I may as well take luxuries off him. Just so I can trade my own ones away. Trade my own amber and stuff away. Okay, so he will give me all of this for these. It's a lot of gold we just extracted out of him. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and grab the university in the capital. Science, very nice. Let's teleport you over to Antananarivo. Let's go ahead and purchase this tile here because that's where the Angkor Wat is going. I don't think I'll even need to chop, really. Because I have Isidore, and he should pretty much finish this up nice and quick. Instantly builds ancient and medieval walls, and that's actually one I don't want. So let's keep an eye out. Did we finish any ancient walls by accident? No, I think we've only purposefully finished ancient walls. We still have an ancient wall available in the capital as well. Ancient wall chop. So let's stick a Meekwap here. How many build charges do you have left? You have 2. So I'm thinking, because the really nice thing about settling on a luxury, that means Meekwap's adjacent to your capital will get the +1 gold. Let's chop this over here as well. Alright, nice. We got our monument in here. Let's get to work on our library. Chop it out. And then get to work on the university. So I think a Meekwap here isn't bad at all. Then maybe we'll chop this. We'll see. Maybe we'll keep the gypsum. Maybe we'll chop it. Maybe a Meekwap here would be better than the farm. That was a mistake, I think. So you've got 5 build charges. Let's push this city up into a reasonable level. So I want to be generating lots of great scientist points. Ooh, triggers a Eureka moment from Renaissance or Industrial. So if I do get that guy, what I want to do is I want to trigger it as late as possible to hit as many of these, like, sanitation, economics, rifling as possible. Cartography finished next turn, so I'll be able to purchase my 2 caravels, which will give me the exploration boost. We're not quite into the Renaissance era, although I really should finish diplomatic service. We're not quite into the Renaissance era, and I should have actually... should swap my policy cards soon. Chop here, there's a campus. Let's grab that library. Getting just as much science as we possibly can. Would love to meet a scientific city-state now. And in fact, actually, we met Stockholm. But we didn't quite meet them. So let's talk to the Zulu and see if we can get open borders. I kind of clicked too quickly there. So, you go meet Stockholm. But yeah, I think we're starting to now hit a nice stride. I think I'm going to start getting some alliances as well. Declare friendship. Make a deal. Let's do economic alliance with you. You don't have anything to pay me with, so I'll just take it. Then I'll do a declare friendship with the Zulu. And then I'll take a military alliance. You want me to pay you? Okay. And what this will do is we'll hopefully reveal the map. Okay, now we've met Stockholm. And they want me to trigger a Eureka for castles. Well, we can actually do that. If we get exploration. And so we're going to keep this card slotted in. Nice. What other city-states? Kabul is up here. What do they want? Naval tradition. I'm not going to get naval tradition, so what I might do is just before I enter into the Renaissance era, I might just finish naval tradition so I don't have to, before we enter in the next era, I might just finish naval tradition to kind of erase that mission. I mean, well, I guess I could theoretically get a quadrireme and go kill something, but that seems like a lot of work for a couple of envoys to a city-state I don't particularly care about. So maybe I'll just go for exploration and then naval tradition. We'll finish cartography next turn and purchase upgrade our triremes. But we can see a lot of the map now. It's very, very nice. Nice to be able to see so much. I feel like we have a really, really good empire here. The map is just filled with resources. It's great. It's wonderful. Although I've kind of stripped out my land now. But, you know, this was just kind of like a fun run with the Cree. Just to see what we could pull off with a few simple mods. But yeah, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, though, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.